Greetings everyone, I am extremely tired right now because I just got done editing today's episode, which means it's the perfect opportunity for me to tell you about our next convention appearance. Come see us November 30th through December 2nd at Wizard World, Madison, Wisconsin, and if you use our promo code CINEMA20, you can get 20% off your tickets by visiting www.wizardworld.com. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got hot wings Oreos to eat. Hilarious! They were just sitting like right there. It's quite easy to talk about all the classic parody films of the 70s and 80s, and all of the terrible Seltzerberg parodies of today, but trust me, bad parody films existed in the past too. Case in point, the 1982 horror spoof film Wacko. Don't remember Wacko? That's 'cause it sucks. The film is a Halloween-themed slasher parody about an escaped mental patient named the Lawnmower Killer. Even before virtual reality, he was crazy. The Lawnmower Killer stalks a group of high school students with a knife cabinet full of wackiness. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean wacko-ness. Or just wacko. Even the poster references other better parodies. The comedy that takes off where Airplane landed. Hell, this re-release cover will make you even miss the scary movies. Okay, maybe not all of the scary movies. I mean, this movie's bad, but I don't know if it's Scary Movie 5 bad. The movie features a surprising number of familiar faces, including George Kennedy and Charles Napier, and it's not like a group of nobodies made the movie. The film has 4 credited screenwriters who've individually worked on things like The Burbs, George of the Jungle, National Treasure, Rush Hour, and even Grimm and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Some of you may know the film's director, Graydon Clark, as the director of the arcade comedy Joysticks, plus Angel's Revenge and Final Justice, which were both featured on Mystery Science Theater 3000. But I'll bet you this film is way different than those. Safe hands. Yeah, okay. The movie's rated PG. You're not gonna do anything with that knife. See? The only thing you murdered was the credits. I guess this is our killer, a pumpkin man with a dildo hanging out of his face. And why the fuck is he coming out of his neck? Get ready for a spoof of the biggest Halloween film of them all. Animal House! I don't see this getting weird.
Damn it, Daddy, what are you doing?
Nothing, dear. I was just mowing the lawn.
Guess I was wrong about the scene not getting weird. The movie is so darkly lit that I can't tell what anything is. Are those Power Rangers in the back seat? I don't know what just happened. Guess whatever goes on in this movie is really none of my business.
But there really is a pumpkin-headed lawnmower killer, and he really did chop up my big sister Pam with a power lawnmower.
Okay, so I guess that's what happened. I'm actually glad for the narration, and apparently so is Mary because she keeps masturbating over it. This here was all in the past. I'm sure things are different now. Maybe I misheard earlier. Maybe he isn't an incestuous dad who keeps trying to fuck his own daughter in this screwball comedy.
Damn it, Daddy, what are you doing?
Nothing, darling. Just mowing the lawn.
I am so angry at this dark joke from 1982 that I'm gonna write about it on my blog. What they should really be worried about is their son, wait for it, named Damien.
This one?
No, not that one.
What a great parody of Michael from Burial Ground. Dad, George Kennedy, must chaperone the pumpkin prom. Seems safe. He's got to fill in for his daughter, Julia Duffy, who's on her way to that Newhart audition. You're probably wondering who Joe Don Baker is playing.
Yeah. Murder. Yeah. Nurse? Yeah, where? Bald. Yeah.
Mitchell. He's playing Mitchell again. We were all wrong. There really was a Mitchell 2. It's just that no one saw this film because it's awful. Though I like that he's arming himself with a coffee cup, among other things. I just assume that's how Joe Don leaves his house every day. The lawnmower killer has escaped, so let's kick around some body parts. Though we do find out why he carries coffee with him.
I swore when it happened I wouldn't sleep until the murder was brought to justice.
You mean you haven't slept in 13 years?
31 years old, Doc, you tell me, huh?
So why don't you just tell me what the movie is spoofing?
All I know is today's October the 31st. 31 backwards is 13. It's Friday, it's Halloween. It's the 13th anniversary of the lawnmower killings. There's a crazy loose. It's prom night.
Well, there's a lot of movies I should be watching instead. This movie is more awkward than virgin sex.
I am so excited about...
Making love for the first time tonight?
Right.
That's not the weirdest part of this scene. I think she may be in safer hands with her dad, who wants to fuck her. The school is Alfred Hitchcock High School, and I guess it is a pretty funny gag advertising the Hitchcocks versus the De Palmas. This school is gonna be mysterious.
Everyone's talking about him. People that know him just love him.
Hitchcock and De Palma made some great high school musicals. Ah, it's Tony, the cool kid in school. Holy shit, it's Sam Kinison.
How you doing?
Just burning some homework.
Sneak preview.
High school students. Better hurry up, you're missing the E.G. Daily announcements. Detective Arbinger, oh, fuck that, he's Mitchell. Mitchell goes to see, Charles Napier. No, don't be in this.
I don't give a damn if it's Jack the Ripper's birthday. Now look, I'm not sending 3 cops to some pumpkin prom looking for a psycho with a pumpkin head, a big nose, and a bunch of garden tools.
Thank God Napier brings some class to this.
How do you do? Your secretary has a magnificent butt.
And that class lasted about 5 seconds. This guy is brought in to tell us the backstory of the lawnmower killer, which we've already been told several times. The lawnmower killer spent 13 years in an asylum and is gonna start killing people. It's like the movie knows that we're not paying attention. I love how the precinct has bullies, and that Joe Don is the one being picked on. Ooh, fight them off with your deadly Coors Light breath. Every now and then, something will get me, like this science class, which is just a magic show.
Patterns of argument and methods of representation, and of course, careful calculations that are logical.
Yeah, don't get too excited whenever you have a laugh at this movie, because immediately afterwards, something stupid will happen. I think this is the same high school from Screwballs, where everyone just fucks each other. And if you don't want another flashback, too bad.
Oh, she couldn't have been more than 15 or 16, but she was a whole woman. She hiked up her skirt inch by inch by inch, revealing her creamy, statutory thighs.
The prosecution rests, Your Honor! Now I know why they're showing this to me. Sure, they already told me about their daughter dying, but now I know that Mitchell was dressed as a clown when he told the parents about it and made them balloon animals.
Look, if it's about the razor blades and the apples again, it was an accident. I was shaving over the fruit and one of them dropped in. I'm sorry about the little boy and it won't happen again.
I think this movie has worse problems than The Killer, like incest razor blade dad and deadly lazy jokes.
Oh, Tony's in the pea soup again.
I bet I know where this is going. Yep, just like in Repossessed. Everyone here is a creep, like Vice Principal Jeff Altman, who collects girls' panties and tortures students.
Whoa, look at him now. Yes, gentle as a lamb and blank as a fart.
Comedy. Oh, there's been 20 bad jokes, so time for a good one. One which is even applicable to today's movies, where the film just tells us that a dream sequence is coming up and that we should use that time to get refreshments. Sorry, I already got those during the 30 flashbacks. Don't leave the movie yet, you'll miss important plot points. Alfred Hitchcock Presents was a really great gang rape slasher film series. Back in the real world, was something found in her locker? What are you shooting at?
A baby lawnmower.
These jokes are so lame that not even the high school flasher wants any part of this school. And in case you didn't want this to lead to a car chase... Tough shit, you're getting one anyway! Which of course ends with Joe Don making out with a high schooler in the back seat, so I guess he and the flasher are really one and the same. At least the flasher keeps to himself. I expect more out of Detective Statutory. I bet I know where this scene is going. Well, now I know that all 4 of the writers have the same cocaine dealer. Maybe I shouldn't get mad. The poster says that it's a motion picture made by, for, and about people like me. The movie thinks I'm a rapist? Stella Stevens should consider herself lucky. They could have thrown the SS Poseidon through her window. And as spoof films go, George Kennedy is a way better cop than a doctor.
I'm stitching up Mr. Cooper. He just had a hysterectomy.
Dr. Graves, Mrs. Cooper is ready for her hysterectomy in operating room 13. We're waiting for you.
Oh boy, that wasn't supposed to happen! And can we get these perverts off school grounds?
Now I've got suspects all over the place here. A geek, a loony, a weirdo, a jock. I'm beginning to worry about my own son, Little Dick.
I would be moved by the inspirational cheerleader speech, but when the lights dim, I can't tell if it's intentional or if it's that the lighting really is that bad. Not to mention, that is cheating, Missy! Speaking of cheating, yeah, go ahead and check the football team with a serum. No biggie.
Are we animals? Let's get out on that field and tear them limb from limb.
There's no rule that says werewolves can't play high school football.
I am not a mascot. I am a human being.
Why? Meanwhile, Stella mocks certain members of the audience laughing during this film. Think I heard that same person in the audience for Old Fashioned. Romance begins to bloom between Elizabeth Daly and the Flasher. She is so dead! Not enough rapes end with a dance-off, and then he flashes her and they go to prom together.
Hi, big guy. You want to go to the Halloween pumpkin prom with me?
You thought I was joking. Hey, do we have any other jokes for the bathtub scene? I don't know, just give her a big razor blade. And bring back Incest Dad. It worked like a charm before. This really is a movie for and about me. On the night of the Halloween prom, Tony is dressed like everyone's favorite superhero, Travolta Man.
Don't ever call me Anthony. Call me Mr. Schlangini. My friends like to call me the Schlang, you know?
I'll be calling you Ford Fairlane, and that's the end of it. But unfortunately, that's not the end of the scene.
Oh, not again.
That sure is a big dick. Ooh, 2 hilarious dinner scenes in a row? You spoil me.
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, Yankee Doodle Doodle Die.
Just like in Psycho 4. What? 3 dinner scenes? Is this a Thanksgiving parody now? Any jokes for this scene? I don't know, just make his family black, I guess. Just when I thought I was missing the flashback scenes, they threatened to bring us another one. Quick, someone stop her. Guess Mom's dead now. After this year's musical march in September, it's weird seeing a dance that's not under the threat of an old people boycott.
Don't let me catch you messing with my baby. Don't wanna see you around my girl.
I can't believe they could afford the band Wacko Boingo. Is anyone gonna die in this slasher parody?
Well, I can just squeeze your head too, but I get pumpkin pie. Ooh, you're putting the pressure on me now, baby. I'm cold. Yes, take me everything you need.
Oh no! That guy! When E.G. Daily goes off to find her date, the Flasher, she finds someone much better, the Killer! Her date was most likely gonna do that to her by the end of the night anyway. Like all good Mitchell cases, the ketchup blood serves as a mighty fine topping for his pocket hot dogs. Someone stop Tony before Brain Smasher a love story.
No respect for school property.
Oh! It's really easy when the students just let the killer murder them. So hilarious. See? You need gas to laugh at this. Mary better get out of there because the killer is standing on, a lawnmower, I guess. Makes sense that they call him the lawnmower killer. After all, he never kills anyone with a lawnmower. It's like if they named John Carpenter's Halloween Christmas. Good thing there's a bunch of guns in the vice principal's office. Why isn't this a parody film realistic? That shotgun blast would have killed him easily. Now, don't ask your dad for help. He'll molest you.
Baby, that's so pretty. How did that happen? Let me see if I can put that.
You've been a big help, Dad.
This movie isn't very good. But thankfully, Norman was crowned the Mr. Adventure of this prom. All the mysteries are revealed, I think. The Flasher announces that he's the lawnmower killer, and now, this guy is saying that he's the lawnmower killer. Which one of you is Spartacus?
I am the lawnmower killer. I'm not kidding.
Oh,
Yeah,
you couldn't possibly be.
Yes, he really is the lawnmower killer. It'll never happen again. Oh, so silly.
Oh, maybe the talking elephant did it. Wait a minute! A talking elephant?! Someone just take off the killer's mask!
You!
Oh, so the killer's Joe Don. Okay. Now that we know Joe Don is the killer, despite that meaning he'd have to be in 2 places at once, we can get to this hot prom night sex. Oh, god damn it, I didn't mean literally hot sex. Oh damn, I was hoping Spaceballs would pop out of his chest. Oh, it was a dream. You mean I could have been getting refreshments this whole time?
Just mowing the lawn.
Sure, Daddy. That's what you always say.
And that's when the movie had a heart attack and died. Surely that means it should be over. And yes, I am calling you Shirley.
Mr. George Kennedy.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what road we're going down here, but I know it's not going to be the destination I want.
Lawnmowers do not kill people. People kill people.
You know what else didn't kill people with a lawnmower? The movie. Here's the shocking revelation about the 1982 film Wacko. It's really, 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 really bad. I don't know how much this movie costs, and I don't know how much the movie made. It's almost like this forgotten movie vanished off the face of the fucking earth. And much like the granola that the old lady next door put in my trick-or-treat bag, the movie is completely tasteless. Luckily, I got my hands on the PC version of the film.
I think UCLA is a wonderful college for Rosie.
I am respected everywhere.
Still no good. I, for one, will stick with real slasher movie parodies like Student Bodies, thank you very much. Perhaps this film would have better suited my interest if the comedy were pumpkin spice flavored.
Will you give me that sign, Chief?